Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine and are doing well. We have completed the fourth chapter, that is integers. Now let's have a quick recap of this chapter with the help of a mind map. This is the mind map of the chapter integers. We started the chapter by learning about the meaning of the term integers. We learned that integers is a group of numbers which include both positive and negative numbers. How are these numbers separated? These numbers, that is positive and negative integers, are separated by the number 0. 0 is neither a positive integer nor a negative integer, and we use the letters Z or I to denote integers. Next, we learned about representation of integers on a number line. So here we have a number line. On the number line, positive and negative integers are separated by the number 0. All the numbers towards the right of 0 are positive integers and the numbers towards the left of 0 are negative integers. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are positive integers and the numbers -1, -2, -3 and -4 are negative integers. Here you can see that I have put an arrow on both the ends. Why? Because the numbers are infinite. We never know up to what limit the numbers can go. Next, we learned about comparison of integers. Under comparison of integers, we learned that all the numbers towards the right are greater than the numbers towards the left. We also learned that positive integers are always greater than the negative integers. Why? Because positive integers are placed towards the right of the negative integers. Now let's look at the negative integers. Here the number with the low numerical value is greater than the number with higher numerical value. How is it possible? Let's observe the number -1 and -2. -1 has a low numerical value, but it is placed towards the right of -2, which has a higher numerical value, which means -1 is greater than -2. Now where do we use comparison of integers? We can use comparison of integers while arranging the numbers in ascending order and descending order. After comparison of integers, we learned something about absolute value. What do you mean by absolute value of an integer? The absolute value of an integer is always positive. That means it is irrespective of the direction of the integer on the number line. So here the absolute value of -12 is 12. Next, we learned about operations on integers, and under that we learned how to perform the operation of addition and subtraction on a number line. Let's look at the operations in detail. First, let's look at addition on a number line. So here we have a question which says 3 plus 2. So 3 is the first addend. So we have marked 3 over here. Now here it is plus 2. That means you have to move towards your right. How many steps? It depends upon the second addend. So here we have jumped 2 steps towards the right. So we reached 5. So 3 plus 2 is 5. The second example is 4 plus -2. So here we will be using the rule which says that plus, that is positive into negative, will give you negative. So here it is 4 plus -2. So plus and minus becomes minus. So now we will perform the operation with 4 minus 2. So 4 is your minuend. So you will mark 4 on the number line first, and it is -2. That means you will jump 2 steps towards your left. So when we jump 2 steps towards the left, we reach at 2. So the answer for 4 plus -2 is 2. Now let's talk about subtraction on a number line. Here we have a question which says 5 minus 3. 5 is your minuend. So first we will mark 5 on the number line and then it is -3. Minus tells you the direction of your movement on the number line. So -3 means 3 jumps towards the left. So from 5, when we take 3 jumps towards the left, we reach 2. So the answer for 5 minus 3 is 2 or plus 2. The next question is -5 minus -2. So here you see that there are two operation signs coming together. Here we will use the rule which says negative into negative makes a positive. So here -5 minus -2 becomes -5 plus 2. From where did we get this plus sign? It came from minus and minus. So now we will perform the operation taking this as a question which says -5 plus 2. -5 is your first addend. So we will mark -5 on the number line first. Then we have plus 2. That means 2 steps towards the right. So from -5, when we jump 2 steps towards the right, we reach -3. So the answer to this question is -3. After this, we learned about successor and predecessor of an integer. How do we find successor of an integer? You can find successor of an integer by adding 1 to the given number. For example, successor of 3 is 3 plus 1, that is 4. Successor of -4 is -4 plus 1, that is -3. How do we find predecessor of a number? You can find predecessor of a number, or let's term it as predecessor of an integer, by adding -1 to the given number. For example, predecessor of 3 is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Predecessor of -4 plus -1, that will give you -5. So students, this is the summary of the chapter integers. Practice all the questions from the chapter. I will see you in the next interactive session. Thank you and have a nice day.